Thanks for coming back. In part one, it took us 8 whole minutes just to teach you how to sign up for login.gov to access your portal on ssa.gov. This process is not easy. It can be rather complex. And I have to remind myself each time that I do this, it's the first time that the person that I'm doing this enrollment process with has done it. While I've done it 1,000 times, they haven't. And so we thought it would be important to make a video to show you how to actually apply. What information are they going to want from you, and how can you best receive your benefit? So, while we think it's important that you know how to enroll, before you do that, there's 2 important things to consider. What month are you going to want your Social Security benefits to start? Generally, that'll be between the ages of 62 and 70. You can reference in another video the benefits of delaying longer. But also, you need to know if you're going to apply for Medicare at the same time as your Social Security benefit, or if you're going to do that separately, or you've already automatically been enrolled. Very important to note because they are going to ask. If you've decided that you're approaching the month that you want to start receiving your benefit, we recommend that you give about 2 to 3 months in advance when you do your application, that you give them plenty of time to process it so there's no delays and there's no hangups. But when you establish your account on login.gov and you access your SSA portal, they will allow you to enroll right there on the website for your normal retirement benefits. And if that's what you're looking to do, here's the information that they're looking for. So they're looking for your Social Security number. They're looking for where you were born. They're going to do a deep dive into you. They're looking at your earnings record, even way back in 1972 when you worked at the ice cream store. They're looking at all of your 35 highest years earnings, and we've made a detailed video on how they calculate that payment. They're going to ask you for a 5-year detailed work history, including any jobs that you've worked over the past 5 years and details about those jobs. You'll have to list those. They're going to ask you about current and previous marriages, so be ready to, dig those skeletons out of the box. They're going to want to know about them, see if anyone's eligible off of your earnings record or if you're eligible off of somebody else's earnings record for either a survivor's or a divorce benefit. They're going to want to know if you worked under any aliases, or maybe your maiden name if you've married and changed your last name. They're going to ask you all of those relevant questions about your name and where you worked in and both out of the country. They're going to ask you for direct deposit information. And then they're going to ask you about the names and ages of any children that you may have to determine if they're eligible for any benefits off of your record as well. They want to match those to any filing that gets done. As you can tell, an 8-minute video just to sign up for login.gov, however long this video ends up being to explain how to apply for benefits, there's a lot of repetitive data that you have to enter in this process, and it can become rather cumbersome and tedious. Nobody likes to enter the same data over and over and over again. But it's for your protection. They want to make sure that the person filing for the benefit is the one who's actually supposed to receive it. And so you may have heard that they discontinued phone enrollments, and that's true. The last day for phone enrollments was March 31st of this year, 2025. But if you need to contact them, you can still call the Social Security Department to verify your identity and to provide them documents. You're just no longer able to enroll over the phone. They were seeing a huge increase in direct deposit fraud based on those phone calls. In today's phone scam era, it makes sense to wind that down and offer an additional or a separate option. So all of this can become so overwhelming that people just ignore it, or they file as early as they can to get it out of the way. We encourage you to find the time that is exactly right for you to file and for you to get the most out of what you've paid into the system. Your money is what you paid in, and you should be able to get the most of it. If you're feeling overwhelmed in this process, you're not alone. And if you just go to Social Security alone, they're going to think that you want to receive your benefit now, and they may not tell you about strategies that you could use farther down the road or that are available to you, like widow's benefit or spousal benefit or divorce benefit. Reference the video with Lynn for a story like that. They may not tell you that those things are available because they think you want to receive your benefit when you contact them. So let us help you. We'll find all those loopholes. We'll find anything you missed, and we'll help you guide this. We'll help you through this crazy, crazy system that we've done thousands of times, and we'll make it like home for you.